You were it, but it was no. Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Okay. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Wait, this happened in the literature club. This didn't happen in this classroom like this. If I remember right. Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Oh, the irony of that, considering that's exactly what you wound up doing for the literature club. But okay, I remember you saying that. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? I'm actually starting a new one. A literature club. Okay. Cool. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Where's Sayori? Sayori's name doesn't exist. You rewrote, for some reason the beginning is rewritten. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. Well, it is. To say that it's not would be just kind of incorrect, but okay. Yeah, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Ty. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that Sayori is just fine. We're gonna just pretend that Sayori doesn't even exist in this world. Nothing bad ever happened to her. Look, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Ty, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Ooh. Huh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Be nice, Natsuki. There we go. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ty. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes, I'm aware. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. That doesn't... Where? Where is she? Monica, where is she? It's nice to meet you. Yeah, okay, yeah, you too. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's, nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Tai in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Tai? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I'd take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Okay. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. What in the world? Can the temptation to speed through this because I've been through this before, but also the desire to go really slowly through this because I know it's probably really different, is a hard battle to fight right now. Because a lot of it is the same. A lot of it is the same. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this room? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, why did that feel like a tongue twister? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah. I can kind of tell. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Tai, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga, obviously. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Okay, I did answer. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Okay, we went through this before. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Okay. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling them a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Why are there quotations? I don't get why there's sometimes quotation marks and sometimes not. In this game, it's weird. Like, sometimes when they're talking, there's no quotations, and sometimes when they're talking, there is. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oh, I know. For some reason, you're a vampire, and you like knives, so... Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from Yuri. Suit your personality. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I don't remember. I'm trying to read the parts that I don't think I recognize, and I'm trying to speed up the parts that I definitely recognize. And half of this conversation I recognize. Surreal horror is often... Okay, I think I've read this. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, there goes Natsuki. I hate horror. But why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Yes, I know, everyone's apprehensive. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Okay, how long has this club been around before? Like, I feel like this club has to have just started or something. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Sit in silence for a second. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Everyone's curious. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we all meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Sayori was better. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Tai? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. Too late. You're already in the club. I still have other clubs to look at, and... I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought... Girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Tai. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. Well, maybe Sayori shouldn't have disappeared from this universe. How about that? Maybe... Okay. We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Okay, one by one, they get excited. Oh my gosh, really? Do you really mean that, Ty? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Look, it's not like I took cupcakes from you like last time, okay? Ty, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You really are amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Ty, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. I don't care. I don't care. And I don't care. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah, but no. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, I guess I'm gonna... You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. That's... Do I have to? You know what, game? You didn't want me to choose what I want, so... I'm gonna be sad. Misfortune, poof, anxiety, sadness, nibble, socks, forgive, vibrant, ribbon, philosophy, scars, laugh, email, infallible, tragedy, alone, hop, nature, cry, death. Hi again, Ty. Hi. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I really want to. Nah, don't worry. Be worried. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. You shouldn't have. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Why did you? I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ty. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Did not ski.